Jen's been playing mostly Palutena. He said after this event he's going to start playing some other characters.
Okay.
But since the game came out, he's been playing a majority of Palutena. And Venia is definitely, you know, I feel like Venia still is incredibly slept on as a player sometimes.
Always.
It just sucks that he's kind of dungeoned off here. He doesn't really get to travel very often.
Right.
But he was able to, you know, get a slot in the tournament, and now he's able to showcase how good of a character Greninja is. Because this has been kind of a hot topic on Twitter last couple of weeks of, you know, people saying like, you know, Greninja's not that great, but you know, Venia's been preaching the greatness of this character.
Well, let me just say that after seeing him win that Xeno last week, I believe it was either last week or like earlier in this week, over Light and Grands, beat him twice.
Yeah.
And then getting thrown around on quick play by Greninja right before I got here, I'm a believer. I think this character is much improved, much like Palutena is much improved. And it looks like Palutena is more improved than Greninja because Jen took that first stock only 64% on him.
Both these characters experiencing the glow up, as the kids would say.
Oh, definitely.
Nowadays. But it's weird. I feel like there's really not much inherently different about these characters. I mean, at least for on Greninja's side, he still feels inherently the same. His down tilt's a different animation, but you know, it still sets up into combos and stuff like that. I just feel like the change in the engine really did this character a huge favor.
Oh yeah, a lot of the improvements in these characters on the roster aren't really innate like changes to how they play. They're just like spice of life changes, like buffs to the moves that they needed buffs, and then some other things that they maybe didn't need but are like nice to have now. And also, like you said, the engine, it's different now. They get to play a different kind of play style, and maybe the way that you play the game now leads yourself more into how the character would like to be played. And Venia's going to finally take that stock fair off the top, getting that jump read out of Hitstone onto Jen. And that parry is not even going to get him a punish right there just because of the spacing of Venia.
Yeah, Jen's gotten a large amount of parry so far. And it's worked out for him. The few times he's been able to get some grab confirms out of it, but nothing super deadly out of it. Venia's still trying to, you know, generate some offense. He's still down by a sizable amount. The one bugaboo for Greninja is that he's still a lighter frame character, so he's not going to have great durability in these later percents. There you go, trying to lay the trap with the explosive flame. Parries the forward air.
Another parry, man. I love seeing the players that are just already exploring with parries, seeing what they can get off of every single parry, what moves are easy to parry, what moves aren't. That's a lot of miles early on in the game. All right,
Hacker not going to be able to kill just yet.
Oh, and yeah, he tried to air dodge back onto the screen, but that explosive flame was just waiting for him, so Venia's going to have to drop that stock. And now Jen, look at him, sitting pretty at 58% right now.
Yeah, man, absolutely. You see Venia doing his patented, you know, he doesn't like to say very stagnant. He's always
moving.
He's always trying to move with Greninja because Greninja's movement options are really good. Also, you know, inherited a change in the engine, but able to get the Hydro Pump to connect. Not going to get the kill on that up smash, though.
All right, the weak nair not going to lead into anything. Venia trying to find a way to close the stock. We're taking a little too much damage. Down to forward air, not going to do it from full stage. Jen going to grab the ledge with the warp, but his getup is going to get caught by the forward air. One stock apiece, and this is about as even as the game has been since Go.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Good stuff in Venia, staying in the game, putting on that damage, not getting too flustered when he was too far behind because, you know, as soon as you get in your own head, the game is over.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so going to catch that jump with the high back air. He's trying to lay the trap with the explosive flame, but a good angle back to the ledge from Venia right there. He's finally able to find respite.
All right, dash attack into two up airs. Now Jen has to find a way to land. He air dodges away, but Venia is not really ready to catch it right there, so he's just going to get away with it for free. Dash attack going to pop Venia back up. And another back air. Ooh.
Good parry on the Shadow Sneak, though.
And the down tilts, Jen showing how good Palutena's tilts are on the ledge. When she has you at the ledge, all of her tilts have great utility, just being able to cut off certain options from ledge. Down tilt if you hold on too long, F tilt if you pick regular get up attack, and then up tilt if you jump.
Damn it. Trying to lay the trap once again with the explosive flame. But there we go.
That killed?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Rapid jab. Wild.
This character is a lot better than I thought she was.
I don't know why she's still wearing the one sock, though. I imagine it gets cold outside.
She just forgot the other one at home. Couldn't find it, had to rush, you know.
You ever have one of those days? You're late for work and you go and find one matching sock. It's like, man, it's fine.
You know, the door to PS2 was closing ever so quickly. Like, she had to get out of there. All right, so game 2. And we're going to see the same characters here. And the counter pick stage, I wasn't really paying attention. Did you happen to catch it? Or are we going to have to wait?
It is Battlefield.
Oh, nice prediction.
I know, I try my best. I try every day, though.
Battlefield, let's see. Venia picked this. Probably wants more avenues to be able to escape what Palutena is throwing at him.
Yeah, the big thing that was kind of screwing him up, especially those first 2 stocks, is that Venia kept running into... He ran out of places to, hide when he was getting juggled. Battlefield at least gives him, a couple other layers to work with, and also being able to continue his own combos. Because the buy platforms out to the side versus the try platforms in the middle, I feel like make a huge difference for a character like Greninja. That's very keen on carrying these vertical combos as high as they can go.
Okay, I feel that. And it looks like the stage is working out for him so far. 61% to 26, 69, 82, and now Jen is off stage trying to find his way back on. That warp is going to grab ledge, luckily for him, but the pressure is still being put on.
There you go, gets a dash attack. It looks like that sends it a steeper angle. The run up down tilt to the up smash. That move still works, Dom.
Yep. Finally made it work on platforms. If you get stuck on that platform when the up smash initiates, you will still get hit by the second hit.
He finds his way back to the ledge. Jen retreating to the platform, lands with the back air. Now has Venia back in the blender for the time being. And just kind of a lot of skirting around. Could use that down tilt right there. Love the usage of the explosive flame, just kind of keeping Venia honest. But Greninja's jumps go so high anyway that it really doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, he can jump over it pretty much at will, but I feel like Palutena is still being able to cover the jump when he has to come back down.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's still a bit risky for him to do. A lot of the time he's going to rather still go under it.
That's the other level to this matchup that you have to account for.
All right, back air, not going to do it just yet. Venia is off stage. And great use of the Hydro Pump right there to get around that Palutena Nair. Down to up smash. Is that going to kill him? Not just yet.
There you go. Gets the landing there. Not going to be able to get a follow-up out of it, though. Jen just having a hard time generating the kill that he's looking for.
All right, up tilt. No up air. But he is going to get the back air on the frame trap.
Yeah, the chase that Venia is putting on right now is insane, man.
Nothing but pressure since the game started. Jen hasn't really been able to play his game since this match started. All right, that dash attack still not going to do it. 156 is Venia. He gets around that Nair one more time. Now he's back on the stage with stage control, but that back throw is going to do it. Wow, super fast.
Yep, so even stock-wise, but Venia's racked up a huge lead right now in terms of percent. Only needs one at least solid kill hit. There we go.
And from full stage, that landing forward there, catching Jen off guard.
Yeah, at that point, any of Greninja's kill options probably would have killed.
Yeah, for sure.
So now Venia firmly in the driver's seat right now. Palutena, while a very good character, she isn't as explosive as say some of the other rushdown characters are. She kind of has to play at a bit of an awkward space. There you go, gets the dash attack on the platform.
Oh, clutch block dodge right there, but the second one not going to help him right there. Still going to hit with a rapid jab.
Just retreating to the high ground, knowing that he has the advantage.
Now they're both trying to play this awkward game where oh, he almost died from the cross up. You can tell they don't want to be hit, but you can also tell that they're so antsy to put on damage. They don't want to just be moving around, not doing anything. They want to find some way to tack on some extra damage. But the explosive flame, again, coming through, going to take the stock from Venia, and now we are at a 1-1 affair. 50%, however, separates them, now only about 30%.
That's a dash attack.
And now that lead is gone.
Yeah, great job from Jen being able to bring us back, and he is one stock away from advancing on in the loser's bracket.
And cuts off his jump attempt for the fair with his own fair, just because it's so much quicker, you can practically react to Greninja jumping out for it.
I do like the attempt with the explosive flame right there, but using that the distance he used it was very dangerous for him because Greninja's fast enough to be able to get around the explosive flame, and once you get in between Palutena where the move is, that's where you can kind of get opened up for huge amounts of damage.
Yep. Staying at that mid-range kind of messes with the Palutena, where if you can stay just outside of the range where a burst dash attack will hit you or a burst dash attack will catch you, and where explosive flame isn't really effective, she takes a whole lot of damage in that spot.
It's kind of like trying to get in on YouTube or other mid-range zoners. You have to account for a whole bunch of stuff at both close range and long range. Ooh.
Oh, nice. Use the Hydro Pump again, avoiding the off-stage retaliation from Jen. But Venia is back off stage. Oh, a nice use of the second Shadow Seek just to hit Jen through the ledge. And now we're at a tight last hit situation here, essentially. Next big hit could open up the game and send this set to its deciding end.
Ooh, that
Or
could
in
be
Venia's
it.
case, continue with it. Back air? Not going to do it just yet. Jumps out of hit stun so he can keep that life on him. And again, using a Hydro Pump to get around Jen's aerials.
Yeah, I don't think he can survive one more of those, though. Gets the
That
back
was
throw.
really good evasion. All right, Jen rolls onto the stage, but Venia doesn't have anything for it. The F2 really almost kills. And Jen
For the
going
high
to the
recovery.
ledge.
Gets the ledge cancel. Nice movement there on the part of Jen.
And then directional air dodge to make sure he doesn't go to center stage, but instead stays on the platform. And then the dash tag is going to do it, and that's going to be the set. Jen is going to stay in the tournament. And Venia, unfortunately for him, that's going to be the end of his run.
Yeah, man.
But he
Good
ran.
showing.
He
Yeah,
ran.
A good
So,
showing
good
as
stuff there.
always. You know, Venia has been kind of the pioneer for Greninja stuff. I'd say for the last few years. I mean, Ice Study was the one that kind of opened everybody's eyes about it, but Venia was the one that stuck around longest. So
Like you said, when the set started, it's a shame we don't get to see him more. Doesn't really get to travel out much, but hopefully with this influx of big tri-state events coming up, we get to see more Venia, and you guys get to see more Venia because he's actually really sick.